In recent years, a startling trend has swept across the United States. It's referred to as threading, stringing, and tickling the ivories, but its common name is flossing. Many young people are drawn into flossing by their peers and dentists. Levi Patricki found flossing an unnecessary chore encouraged by his dentist until a party late in his college career.
So it was our party with a bunch of friends, getting kind of late, getting kind of dark, getting kind of boring a little at the end. But guy, I've only seen him once or twice. He walked out of the hall and motioned for me to come towards him, and I followed him, and he led me to another room with a sink and a bunch of floss laid out. A bunch of floss.
What do you got here? What's all this? It's flossing. Dual line.
Oh, he said there might be a little bit of bleeding. It was, but it felt pretty good. Got used to it. You know, he just kept doing lines, line after line.
Levi continued excessive flossing for the next 3 years, but was lucky enough to get help. The UGA Police Department handles dozens of flossing incidents each month. One of the most dangerous habits is driving while flossing, or DWF.
Well, DWFs in Athens is something that a lot of young people probably don't think about. They don't see the risk that they cause to others. A lot of times they think it's just with good dental hygiene might not create that risk, and they see that as an opportunity, that something personal they want to do, but they don't realize when they're doing those things that they put other motorists that are on our roadways at a great risk.
Parents are increasingly concerned about this disturbing trend. Not only do floss abusers cause trouble for themselves and the law, but create tension among families. Josh and Betty Sampson began noticing the effects of flossing on their daughter, Sarah Beth, 2 years ago.
I first noticed when she brought home a bad report card. Sarah Beth started hanging out with strange new people and neglecting her schoolwork. She stopped telling us where she was going and how late she'd be staying out. And when the night started getting later, I asked Betty to talk to her.
I wanted to talk to you. Mom, it's not. Go away! Personally, I blame the media. The music they listen to nowadays, it's full of flossing references. It's just unbelievable.
Like the Sampsons, many people blame the media as a catalyst for their children's abusive behavior. One target that causes much concern in particular is rapper MC Oral B.
I know people coming down on me like, MC Oral B, man, why are you talking about floss on my children? They're flossing, they're getting the floss. I'm just saying, that's what I grew up around, you know what I'm saying? I grew up in a hood full of dentists and orthodontists and stuff like that, you know what I mean? So this the only way to get by, you know what I'm saying? I ain't promoting it or nothing like that. I'm just saying it'll make you a lot of money.
It's not the lyrics, it's the people. It's the pressure. For instance, I almost got fired once. You know, a couple coworkers and me, we just, flossing.
Oh my god, you guys were supposed to be back in the office 10 minutes ago.
We're on our way. Just having a little floss break. Come on, chill.
We weren't allowed to floss at work anymore, and didn't really feel comfortable doing it at home.
You never have time for me? For us? How do you expect this to work? All you can think about is floss.
Need a floss. Yeah, it feels good.
After that, everything really started to fall apart. Everything reminded me of flossing. Everything.
Levi's case is not unique. Many cases of floss abuse have been reported since this trend started. Opposition from friends, parents, and former flossers has sprung up in the form of protests and demonstrations in front of dentist offices and pharmacies across the nation.
We're here for the people. My little brother got into flossing and it ruined his life.
As a front runner in the anti-floss movement up on Capitol Hill, I feel it is necessary to address the people that we are trying our hardest to put age restrictions on buying floss and limitations on the usage of floss.
Things got a little out of hand. And that was the final straw. I knew I needed help.
But hope is not lost for flossing addicts such as Levi and Sarah Beth. Levi Patricki managed to get help in the form of a support group, former flossers.
Now we all know why you're here, but there is hope. You can change.
Success stories such as Levi's are becoming commonplace as awareness of the dangers of flossing is spreading. But as the number of abusive flossers continues to rise, one must wonder what the future holds.